Hello me old blokes, and welcome to the video game show What I've Done with me, your pal Rory Fingers. I've been playing games for almost 5 years, making me a true hardcore gamer, and that's why my reviews are the most unbiased and ethical, which are popular words to say on YouTube. Speaking of popular, it's time for another of my beloved Game of Thrones episode recaps. Game of Thrones isn't a video game, but it's very popular and ad revenue is desperate, and I've got to start thinking about something called SEO, which I think is a subsidiary of Square Enix, but I can't be sure. However, I can justify continuing to talk about this award-winning, critically acclaimed HBO series on my video game show because A, the word game is in the title, so checkmate trolls, and B, there has been a very well-known video game based on the series released in 2012. Shit. Anyway, I've not actually downloaded any of Season 7 on my phone yet, so I don't know what happens, but I'm not letting Polygon or Destructoid get more traffic hits than me, so we're going to make do the best we can. Games journalism is all about Game of Thrones recaps now, and I'm the best games journalismist there is, so shut up. First of all, let's talk about what Cersei has done, that fucking old bastard. Oh, she makes me mad with her, like, schemes and stuff. She's the one who's the queen one, isn't she? Or is that the one with the dragons? No, that's Emilia Clarke Duncan. Alright, well, who's the one who fell out the window and rides around on that monk's back? Oh, fucking hell. If I'm quite honest, there are lots of characters and I can't keep track of them all. I remember Sean Bean was in an episode. Sean Bean, of course, was in both of the Silent Hill movies, which also means this is video game related, so stop fucking complaining about it actually, by the way. Anyways, my favourite character, obviously, is Tigger, played by Peter Clarke Duncan. He is small of stature, but big of heart, which is basically the opposite of my dad, who was fat and once threw all my Street Shark figures into the trash, including my Slugger Slamoo, which was my best one because I stole it from Dominic's duffel bag at school during a lunch break when nobody was looking. I still weep with boyish innocence, knowing that I never had a Moby Lick. Game of Thrones' story is hard to follow, thanks to there being many characters and words and a storyline what goes on for ages. This can be seen as a failing on behalf of writer Stephen King, who obviously never watched The Land Before Time, a masterclass of storytelling that's only 69 minutes long, so you know it's not going to waste your fucking life. Frankly, I spent 6 seasons watching this throne bollocks so I could see some snow zombies get fucked up, and I haven't even seen it yet. I recommend watching Dead Snow instead, which has snow zombies in it that are also Nazis. It's a foreign film though, so if you're like me, you won't be allowed to watch it in the house. Speaking of sex though, how about all the sex in Game of Thrones, right? There's so much of it. Sex. I know all about it. I know all about it. It's the one thing in the show I find really interesting because it causes my corpora cavernosa to become engorged with arterial blood, indicating a state of high arousal, and also I like arses a lot. In conclusion, I give the latest episode of Game of Thrones, episode something, season 7, 3.5 stars. Score subject to change after I've gotten round to watching it. Is this the one with Kevin Spacey in it?